Hello and welcome everybody to the Mongol Empire campaign in Age of Empires 4. I've not yet played as the Mongols at all. Even skirmishes or Art of Wars or nothing. No Mongol play whatsoever. Got 80 hours in the game and I've yet to play the Mongols. So let's solve that now by playing the Mongol campaign, which starts in 1223 with the Battle of the Kalka River. In 1223, the Mongol army made a thunderous arrival in the west. They would test their tactics and flex their might against an unsuspecting new enemy. The Rus. Yeah, cool, yeah. Let's go.
From the
Them's
vast
horses.
reaches of the Mongolian steppe, an army of over 100,000 men swept aside all resistance, claiming territories that spanned continents. Their leader Genghis Khan proclaimed his life's ambition was to unite the world under one empire. Having conquered the east, the Mongols turned their attention to the west, where they would come face to face with some of the greatest armies of medieval Europe. Would Genghis Khan's legendary warriors finally meet their match? By 1221, the Mongols had taken cities throughout Asia, generating vast amounts of tribute from those they conquered. The West, however, was still an untapped resource. Genghis Khan sent his trusted generals, Jebei and Subutai, to attack Europe. With an army of 20,000, Jebei and Subutai took the West by surprise, raiding cities and destroying armies. Within 2 years, they had the prosperous Rus territories in their sights. But in their way was a Rus army of over 40,000 men. Outnumbered, Jebei and Subutai turned and started to head back east. The Rus sensed an easy victory and set off in pursuit of their retreating enemies. For 8 days, the fast-moving Mongols stayed just out of reach. Then, Jebei and Subutai set their trap. They lured the Rus across the Kalka River and turned to fight. The Rus had fallen for one of the Mongols' most effective tactics, the feigned retreat. The stage was set for the Mongol army to test themselves against Europe's finest.
I absolutely love these intro videos. I think they're awesome. They're so well done. So well done. The great Mongol tactician General Subutai lured the Rus army to a battle site he'd carefully chosen, the banks of the Kalka River. Mongol horse archers are able to fire the bows while on the move, allowing them to draw in and destroy an enemy even when outnumbered. Yeah, they're gonna be fun to use, I think. And their scout is like the Great Khan, I think, which is also unique among scouts in the game right now. So he's got a bow and he can, like, instead of, I mean, all scouts have bows when they're firing at like wildlife, but this guy has a bow and he's firing at other units like scouts and villages and such. He's a bit of a pain from my experience. Yeah, we'll see how well we can do with him though. Let us get into it.
The Mongols charged across the European plains, with the fatigued Rus army in close pursuit. The Rus had fallen for the Mongol tactic of the feigned retreat, and unknowingly followed them into peril.
Yes.
The Mongol general sprung his trap on the enemy scouts.
That was pretty conclusive.
With the Rus scouts cut down, General Subutai crossed the Kalka River. Here, he would stage a full-scale ambush on the vast Rus army.
We have a tower.
Subutai directed his warriors to split up and lie in wait for the enemy.
Increase the reload speed. That's really cool. Increase movement speed. That's really cool too. Okay, so move some units to the western fort. Let's like get you guys. And then you guys can go here. Kind of want to go across with the horse archers and do a bit of raiding. Ooh, hang on. Yeah, hiding in the woods might be a fun idea. Prepare my army to ambush the Rus. I imagine they're going to be charging across here. We ambush them with these guys, and then these ones swing in.
Strategy
Maybe.
To be effective, he needed to spring his trap before the Rus recovered from their long pursuit.
Let's lure them over with the horse
He sent
archers.
his most fearsome Mangadai horse archers
Yep.
to draw the Rus quickly towards the ambush site. These highly skilled warriors could fire their bows rapidly while riding at speed.
Don't know why they didn't all come, but let's go. Hey, Oko, thank you very much for the sub, man. Much appreciated.
Let Lord Lambert _ know you've been subbed for 3 months.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, man. Alright. Let's... don't want to lose troops. Don't want to lose troops. Let's see. I've lost a few. Mostly because I'm bad. Oh my god, there's quite a lot.
The Rus army had fallen for the feigned retreat and rode straight into the Mongol ambush. With the enemy surrounded, Subutai's battle-ready warriors descended from all sides.
These guys are still gonna get hurt. I feel like I'm losing way more than I should. Now you're screwed. What injured later? I don't know what you're talking about. My army's getting a bit wrecked. Not gonna lie.
The Mongol ambush was devastating, and Rus numbers were reduced to a few desperate stragglers.
Yeah, I mean, I lost half my army. I was at 150.
The last Rus encircled themselves in a makeshift fort of baggage carts.
I got absolutely destroyed. Well, I didn't get destroyed. Like, I destroyed them, but I lost half my army. Like, this was not a good... Like, they had far more spearmen than I was anticipating. Be great if the Mangadai could do, like, Parthian tactics and, like, just ride around and keep shooting. That'd be pretty badass. Let's go faster. Honestly, the Mangadai could just, like, shoot them. Like, we're doing the feigned retreat thing again here, and they're falling for it again. And they brought their archers out of the fort that they made. I feel like the Rus here are not entirely too intelligent. Hey, how about we just do it again? What's up? Like, none of them are inside their enclosure, though. These Mangadai are really fun to use, actually. Enjoy some Parthian shot, motherfuckers! Yay! I only lost like 4 horses getting them out of the fort, so I'm okay with that.
The Rus stockade fell. Despite a valiant last stand, the remnants of the Rus army were cut down. Spurred on by the crushing victory at the Kalka River, the Mongols advanced ever further into the heartland of the Rus.
Hell yeah! That was a pretty fun one, that one, actually. Short one, but fun. So, let us have a look at drums and signal something. Arrows, yes.
In the noise and confusion of battle, communications were vital. One solution was the use of message arrows.
Signal arrows could be used to send messages to your own troops. Faster than a man, faster than a horse.
It was the quickest way to communicate in the heat of battle. Whistling arrows were blunt, and most importantly, they announced their arrival. But they weren't just used to pass written messages. When shot in a volley, whistling arrows could be loud enough to signal to a small group of warriors, telling them both where and when to attack. On hearing the sound, they would gallop in and strike where the arrows landed. However, a much louder sound was required to sound the retreat or to communicate to the whole army. That was the job of the war drums.
The Mongols also used gongs, and the combinations of drums and gongs gave the Mongols a wide array of signaling options.
We do not know the exact rhythms they used, but basic commands could be conveyed with different percussive patterns. They enabled the Mongols to communicate with their own forces and strike fear into the enemy. They were the heartbeat of the Mongol army.
Cool. Well, that was the Battle of the Kalka River. A pretty short one to start off the campaign, but, you know, it was fun. If you want to see more, there'll be, you know, the second battle, whenever that's going to be, in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.